Llanberis is packed with enough attractions to keep you busy for weeks. Often the starting point for walking up Snowden, Llanberis also enjoys breathtaking scenery, a Welsh castle, 2 railways and a rich industrial heritage. Llanberis itself is a thriving popular village with many local shops, cafes, bars, attractions. Caernarfon. This medieval walled town and World Heritage Site is famous for its castle and narrow streets. Take a stroll along the Menai Straits, walk the battlements, or relax in one of its many cafes. Llyn campsite is for people who love the outdoors. The site is not overdeveloped, so that out of season the land returns to green fields. The campsite reception is where you pay your camping fees, seek information, buy shop supplies or firewood, and leave a small appliance at your own risk for recharging. The campsite also has boat hire. It is bounded by a lake and river and is ideal for paddling fun. Boat hire operates from Easter till late September, depending on weather, and is open during fine weekends, bank holidays and all school holidays. Evening meals and breakfasts are sold on the campsite during weekends and holidays. Authentic wood-fired pizza using traditional Neapolitan recipes are cooked on the pizza fire trailer. Paella and other delicious giant skillet dishes based on local ethically sourced ingredients are also cooked on site. Breakfast with high-quality espresso coffee are served in the mornings. This is a great place for families. The kids can run wild for hours. And after a hard day in the hills, when dusk falls, it's time to light up the fire buckets. Beddgelert is a picturesque postcard village with stone-built dwellings, inns and hotels, surrounded by the finest scenery and some very beautiful walks. A short walk south of the village, following the footpath along the banks of the Glacian, leads to Beddgelert's most famous historical feature, Gelert's grave. According to legend, the stone monument in the field marks the resting place of Gelert, the faithful hound of the medieval Welsh Prince Llewellyn the Great. In 1958, Ingrid Bergman filmed The Inn of the Sixth Happiness in and around Beddgelert. Historically, Porthmadog is famous for its harbour, the slate industry, and the Festiniog Railway. It is one of North Wales' beautiful coastal towns, known as the gateway to Snowdonia. The maritime history depicts its proud past. The commercial future of Porthmadog as a harbour began to decline with the arrival of the Cambrian Railway in 1867, offering an alternative means of transport to the growing industrial towns in England. The last of a fleet of ships had disappeared by 1945, taking with it an important chapter in the history of the town. In times gone by, it was a vital, busy shipping port for the international slate trade, brought down from Blaenau Festiniog. The maritime history depicts its proud past. The commercial future of Porthmadog as a harbour began to decline with the arrival of the railway in 1867. Take the Welsh Highland Railway, from Porthmadog to Caernarfon, or from Caernarfon to Porthmadog. Sit back and relax, unwind, as the train takes you on a journey through the heart of Snowdonia. You will pass magnificent scenic vistas, while savouring the romance of gleaming steam locomotives and comfortable carriages. Holyhead is the largest town on the island of Anglesey, and is perhaps known best for being a busy ferry port. However, please note that the town has a number of interesting attractions and is a bustling shopping and visitor area in its own right. The award-winning Breakwater Country Park was opened in 1990 and is situated on the site of the old quarry which supplied stone for the 2.39 kilometre long Holyhead Breakwater, the longest in Europe, which was built between 1846 and 1873. William Weil began quarrying at this site at about 1894. They built a plant for the manufacture of bricks here in 1901. The kilns were capable of burning between 10,000 and 18,000 bricks. The bricks produced were used in furnaces for steel and copper smelting. In 1922, the plant produced 20,000 tons of bricks and stone and employed 100 men. Products were sent to Cumberland, Glasgow and the Mersey. Experience the lure of Snowdonia with a visit to the bustling mountain village of Betws-y-Coed. This all-season resort, nestled at the heart of the Conway Valley, where 4 rivers converge, is a hive of activity surrounded by some of Wales' most spectacular countryside. Betsico Head attracts visitors from all over the world, year in and year out. Its beautiful woodland setting at the foot of the mountains has appealed to travellers for centuries. A magnet for outdoor enthusiasts, Betsy is known as the gateway to Snowdonia, providing easy access to some of the best walks, mountain bike trails and climbing routes in North Wales. You'll find all kinds of attractions and activities which appeal to visitors of all ages, treetop adventure, and go below are great for families who want some excitement and an adrenaline rush. Navigate your way through obstacle courses suspended in trees or deep within caverns. The first bus out of Llanberis, right to the top of Penny Pass, for our trek up Snowden. Sit back in your armchairs and join us as we take this epic trek. You've got two choices of track from Penny Pass. The pig track, which is 6 kilometres with a vertical gain of 760 metres and takes 2.5 hours up. The start altitude is 360 metres. It tends to be the shortest route up. It gains height earlier than the miners' track, making it a somewhat steadier climb. Joins the miners' track for the last steep section up to the summit, with excellent views all the way up. The second track is the miners' track, 6.5 kilometres, vertical gain of 760 metres and takes 2.25 hours up. The start altitude is 360 metres. It's a very popular route from Penny Pass. Starts off very easy on wide paths and ends up with a steep climb up a rocky zigzag path with great views and excellent picnic spots at Llyn Lidlow and Llyn Gleeson. My knees have gone battling against that damn wind.